Sonic and Miles Tails Prower in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You can't see the date, but this was 1992, first game was 1991, and we're going to play some of it. First stage, Emerald Tail. Oh yeah, we have Tails following us the whole time now. That's fun. And if we had a second player, then they could be Tails, but Tails never stays on screen very long, as you'll see when I'm playing. Right, yeah, so Sonic 2 starts out in Emerald Hill, which is very similar to Green Hill. In appearance, in actual stage layout, there are similarities. You know, there's fish enemies, and there's bridges, and there's the whole grass island thing. But it's a lot more straight, I guess. There aren't as many, like, higher cliff areas. It's more just a straight line on the lower path and a straight line on the upper path that you can sometimes go between. Which I like. I'm perfectly okay with the more streamlined Sonic experience. Which makes me sound like a critic when I say that. Streamlined Sonic experience. Okay, we didn't do it. That's the checkpoint in this game. They look different. Not that it matters. Oh yeah, so they somewhat fixed the whole 50 Hz, 60 Hz thing. The music plays a bit faster than it would do normally. It's still slightly slower than the American version, and the game I think still runs slightly slower, but it's much less noticeable. Like, I didn't notice until it was pointed out to me. So what I'm looking for is right up there, but I don't know if I can get to it. Well, this is a cool corkscrew graphic. I don't know where I'm going. I really don't want to lose my rings, because first of all there's a 1-up, and second of all, the way you get special stages in this game is by getting 50 rings and then hitting a checkpoint. Oh, also, pretty vital thing about this game, you can now spin dash, so from a standstill, if you crouch and then press A a bunch, you can charge up and get really fast. And that's fun. It's really great for going up hills, you don't have to backtrack or anything like that. And that's pretty much the only difference. Sonic, I think, controls the exact same. Oh no, he's a bit faster. He's a bit faster to accelerate, and he's a bit faster top speed. Anyway, we're going to try again to get a checkpoint, because we missed the checkpoints. Oh yeah, because you're kind of urged to go faster, it becomes very easy to get hit and lose your rings, because the enemy placement isn't always fair. Especially when they give you speeches that's like, go fast, Sonic, and you're like, okay, I'll go fast, and then you just run straight into, like, a monkey or something. Okay. They say go fast, and they give us this really slow spring section. Whatever, I don't judge. I feel like there's a checkpoint coming up. Is it down there? I thought there was one down here. Well, there's an invincible. Really? There you go. You have to kind of, even though they're linear, you do have to kind of explore the levels for checkpoints. You can go through the whole act without seeing one. But it's the half pipe. I don't like this one. You run down a half pipe and there's rings, which you have to collect. Tails can also collect rings, but if you're in single player, he just moves with a slight delay. So, you know, don't rely on Tails to get rings. This one's easy, because it's just rings, but in the later levels they throw in bombs that let you lose 10 rings, I think. And it's really unfair, because look at this. You can't really see what's happening, you can't tell when a curve is coming up, or when the rings are until they're right ahead of you. I don't know why people like it so much. Like, how would I have known those rings were there? You have to memorize it. Oh look, there's bombs. But this one's pretty easy. I can usually get the first 2 without much problem, the first 2 Chaos Emeralds. There are 7 now in this series. And yeah, I don't... You do get Supersonic for getting all 7, but it's not worth it. First of all, the game is more fun when you don't have Supersonic, because when you do have Supersonic, it's easy, because you go faster, you jump higher, and you can't get hit by enemies. So where's the fun in that? I do just like playing as normal Sonic, because it's a challenge when you... Or it's an actual victory when you do well. You know. But I probably won't be trying for any more Chaos Emeralds unless I get them, mainly because I find it harder to stay... I find it harder to keep hold of rings in this game, and also it's harder to find checkpoints, so I'm just going to be speeding through levels, I think. Especially since the next level in the game is really cool. Just like how I am when I hit spikes that I jumped into. Ooh, another thing about this game that we'll see very shortly. Oh look, another checkpoint. The boss is after Act 2 now. There are only 2 acts per zone. And yeah, the boss is at the end of Act 2. They're just as easy. I mean, look at this guy. He thinks he can drive slowly with a drill in front of his car. That's, what, 5 hits? He does try to attack you on the 7th hit, but he's dead. If he comes back around, he will shoot the drill out, but it's not very effective at doing anything. Either way, now we have the capsule, and we can do everyone's favourite thing, balancing. And there's 2 balance sprites now. There's that one, and there's that one. Oh, there's 2. There's this one, the backwards one, and there's the front one. Come on, text, get out of my way. And then there's the, whoa, I'm about to fall off sprite. Anyway, Chemical Plant Zone. I love it. It's super fast. You can roll down hills and do whatever the heck you want. It's a good water level. A lot of it is nothing though, you know? You're not expected to do a lot of... There is some tricky platforming, I'll give it that. Please say there's something over here. There's nothing. Wait, what? Ooh! Never mind, I spoke too soon. There was 20 rings and an invincible. That's actually really good. I didn't know that was there. And there were another 10 rings here. Wow, already at 50. Let's see if we can let's see if we can find a checkpoint then, I guess. Pipes. I think these pipes take you to random places, or like there's 2 places they can take you, and it's random, which means the level is huge. And there's a shield that we immediately lost. Yeah, I'm not really gonna try too hard to keep onto my rings. I just want to get through levels. We might be able to show off more than just 2 zones in this video, because it's faster and there are less zones. But I'm not as good as Sonic 2. I honestly don't like Sonic 2 as much as I like Sonic 1. Like, I don't know what it is about it. I just think that 1 is more fun to play. Don't get me wrong, it's a swell game. And it's certainly not bad, it's just not particularly great. I don't understand why the huge amount of people love it as much as they do. I would understand, I understand if you grew up with it, if you were like young in '92 and you played it then, but I didn't, because I was not born in 1992. My first game was Sonic Heroes, so that's where my bias goes. But in all fairness, my favourite game is yet to come, so... My favourite game in the series that I'm playing right now, that's what I'm not saying like my favourite Sonic game has yet to be made, or is yet to be made. Whatever. Chemical Plant 2. Good music. I need to say that, because it really does have good music. And it has super fast, go fast down a slope sections. And rings that I missed all of, because I'm so pro at this game. Okay. I think that's the way you can play as Tails in this game. Like, there's a cheat code or something. I mean, obviously player 2 can, but I think there's a way to play through it as just Tails. I'm not sure how to do that. There's no point either, because Tails controls exactly the same as Sonic in this game. He can't fly yet. Even though he is flying there, the player cannot make him fly. Which is a bummer, but, you know, they fixed it in later games, so I can't really be too mad at that, can I? Where are we going? Checkpoint! Let's go for it. God damn it, I'm messing up the camera angle. Eh. That'll be. Get 50 rings. Don't mind if I do. Let's see if there are going to be some terrible ring spots. Okay. I think the rule of thumb is they're on the outside of the turn, but sometimes that's not true. And then sometimes there's bombs there instead, and it's like, how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? Well, I got it. I got it. Is it 50, 100, then 150? Usually if you're good... Well, damn it, see, that's what I mean by Tails being slow. If you do have another human player that knows the game, it can be great, because you can get them really easily. But at the same time, if the person you're playing with has no idea what they're doing, that they can be just as much of a burden as computer Tails. Wait, okay. I thought we weren't going to get that ring then. But there's more. But this is where it gets really awful. This is where they throw a bunch of bombs, and I don't think there's a lot of rings. Or at least they're really awkward. Like, look, they're doing it in bunches of 3. What's that about? Come on, Tails. Jump. Tails. Are you kidding me? I couldn't have seen that. I'm very scared. I'm not going to get this one. I'm not going to get it. I accept that I'm not going to get it. Yeah, we're short. Well, that's alright. See? You go up a hill, and then you go down the hill, and immediately there's bombs that you would not have known were there unless, like me, you've already played it and you failed because of it. But it's fine. I never plan on getting all the Chaos Emeralds in this game. I just like playing the game. There are some fun levels, especially later on, but they're not now, so we'll make do. Oh, please don't be death. Okay. One up. Is this death over there? Looks it. Let's not go over there. How do I get out? Is there a springboard? Yes, there is. Okay. Yeah, it's poison water, I guess, because you're in a chemical plant, which makes sense. Yeah. We haven't seen any water yet, because water is a lot later in the first game. It's in the 4th level, the one where I said it starts getting difficult, because it does. But in this game, water's not too scary, because it's never like the main point of the level. It's just like this one section has water, and this one section sucks if you don't know what you're doing. You know, you can take your time, but if you mess up a jump, you can very easily drown. I think you only have 20 seconds underwater before you start drowning. And the drowning music is scary. Like, you don't want to hear it. I mean, it's not that scary, but it's definitely the music you'd expect to hear when your video game character is frantically trying not to die. Whee! Oh great, I went so fast the springboard didn't activate. I'm not hitting that spring, that's so clearly a trap. Also, you know, this game has a lot of traps. That's what it is. It's like, go fast, but don't go fast. Anyway, here's the boss. No, okay. Yeah, he very slowly puts gel into a bottle, and then he drops it on you. And that's it. And then you die because this level's crap. Yeah, the side platforms are flipping over randomly, and... well, that's no fun, is it? Gosh, that springboard just does not work. This is the kind of music you'd want to wait to. But I do think the levels are longer because of it, obviously, because you're going fast, but they're still the same amount of time, so they're a bit longer. But there's 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And Tails was so helpful in that. Tails can hit the boss, but sometimes they hit because when you hit the boss it becomes invincible for a short amount of time, and in that time you can't hit it, you go straight through it. So sometimes Tails will hit the boss, and then you like Tails will hit the boss as you're jumping for it, and then you will jump through the boss, and you will go into the poison water and die. But sometimes Tails is great. You know, Tails, he just follows your inputs, but like half a second later. So, you know, it's not the worst thing ever. Anyway, Aquatic Ruin, the scarier water zone in this game. Oh my gosh, hills. Hills are not my friend. Come on. Come on, Sonic. You got this. There we go. I'm going to stay out the water as much as I can. Because there is a lot of water, and I don't like water. In real life and in this game. Well, I like water. Water's delicious, but I don't like swimming. Whee! It's the simple things, you know? Just running in a straight line. Why is the game slowing down so much? Like, I feel like I've never experienced that before. Ah, thank you, fish. You saved me from falling into the hole. Oh, speed shoes, that's what we need. Let's go. Oh yeah, these arrows just sort of... They go forever if they're on screen. Oh no, we're underwater. Wait, can I spring up? Save me, please? Okay, cool. Let's not fall in water. Okay, the Act 1 was really good. Also, these are really quick. We might be able to get another one in after Aquatic Ruin, which would be great, because then we'd get through like a third of the game. There's 7 zones in the first game, I think. Or maybe there's 6. And there's 12, I want to say, or maybe there's 10 in this game. We're about a third of the way through, if we get through 4. Oh no, we fell into the water. We have to make sure we pick up bubbles, because otherwise we will drown very quickly. Whee. Oh my gosh, we are just going. Okay, great, there's a bubble there. I need it. Come on, bubbles. I'm gonna headbang to the bubbles. There we go. I think we should be fine. I think this is near the end of the water section. But just in case, we're gonna wait here too for this bubble, because I don't want to take any chances. Yeah. That's so cruel. Oh my gosh, we are slow. The game is slow. Being underwater makes you slower. I'm gonna wait for this bubble, so we're gonna be even slower. At least the boss of this level is fun. Because you can just absolutely wreck it. Okay, that would have crushed me, I think. Come on, Sonic. This is why we have the spin dash, because this would have been painful without it. Come on. You got this, mate. Out the water. One more jump and you're out the water. Come on. Yay! Ah, the flies! And now we have no rings, and I don't want to die, so these guys can get away from me. Blah. Okay, I guess they time it so that you don't hit that arrow as you go through the loop. Anyway, we want to come over here. We want to get lifted up by the pillars. Okay, they try not to let you because they don't spawn the pillars unless you're there. But you can just sort of hit them and then bounce back and just do that the whole fight. You're supposed to hit the arrows that he shoots over there. But why would anyone do that when you can just... Oh, okay. Let's wait for him to hit one. Yeah, so you're supposed to wait for the arrows, jump on the arrows, then hit him. But even then you can get on top of the pillars and just do the rest of the hits. There we go. Nicely done. Okay, I guess we're doing one more, because we have a few more minutes. We have a few more minutes. Again, I don't have a timer, I'm just... I mean, look at him, he's so impatient there. He's like, what are you doing? We gotta run, mate. Even though you literally can't run anywhere right now, Sonic. Casino Night Zone. I like this level. I like the music, I like the theme. I just think casinos in games are... Well, casinos in, like, non-realistic casinos in games, I guess I'll say. They're just cool. I like the whole night theme as well. It's a very pretty level with very pretty, I guess you'd call the music pretty. It's not, it's just really awesome. And there's pinball mechanics. And who doesn't love pinball? My gosh. Yeah, lots of pinball, and you can win a lot of rings, or you can win a lot of points in these things, and you can get rings, I think, in some of the other machines, but maybe that's not in this game. I don't actually remember, because I don't play Sonic 2 all that much. Oh yeah, and there's the what do you call that? That's not a bumper. Is it a plunger? No. It's a thing. It's a bumper. It's a pull thing. Ah, and there's lifts. Everyone's favourite mechanic. And they make the best noise. Okay, well let's just go down here. Best that we just ignore all the pinball mechanics, because then we can get through the level faster. That was quick. I forget just how quick these levels are. Like 1 minute and 11? First of all, that's a really cool time, and it would have been awesome if we only had 40 rings, so that we would have had 11, or 111, and then also 4,000 points on both. But whatever, can't get everything. Oh, look at this dude. I think we want to like roll into him from behind if we want to kill him, yeah. just had a little stare off with him before killing him. Whee! Oh, I want to go up there. I know how to do it. You have to go up here, and then over here, and then you want to somehow get over here, yep, and then kill this dude, I guess. And then you want to roll into this, but I think you have to spin dash up the slope to get the height. Yes! And then we're over here, and then we can pop down here. And we can just steal the points roll in. It's a pretty cool secret. Because like they show you exactly where it is, like on a path that you will likely take. And then you just have to figure out how to get to it. And I like that. I like it when the location of the reward is obvious, but the how to get to it is a puzzle. That's fun. Speeches. Whee! When you can skip a bunch of things because you're going so fast. When you want to go fast but the pinball mechanics say no, I don't want you to go fast. I want you to hold down A for a while. Come on, is it straight down? Am I supposed to go straight down? Okay, I'll let it go normally, and then we'll roll down here. That's right, we're gonna go down here. Like, they make it hard for you to advance through the level. There we go. Nice. I think the boss is just down this slope, but I'm not sure. And by just down the slope, I mean just past it. I don't think there's much more of the level left. Whee! Look at this amazing background. It's so pretty. Ooh, checkpoint. I don't want to try for another special stage. Oh, right, the boss for this level's cool. It's just pinball. It's just pinball. No, I need that ring. Oh no, we're gonna die. Unless we... Okay, get out there. Get away. What just happened there? Did I get like crushed between the flipper and the bumper? Maybe I did. Okay, we'll give it one more shot. I think this is the strategy. Just sort of boop him and then run to the other side and then wait for him. And then boop him again. And, whoa, no. I need rings. Thank you, Tails. You know what I said before about Tails being a burden? I lied. Tails is the best. I think we got this. Yay! Well, like with the last video, I'll show you what the next level is, but we won't play it right now. I'll make sure I balance Sonic on the end. And Tails can stand there. And he can jump forever. Hilltop Zone. So yeah, it's a really cool looking hill place with gondolas and what's down here? Lava, I think? Or a bottomless pit? Yep. Well, that's the next level, but we're not playing it. I'm still going to label this 20 minutes even though it wasn't, but yep. Bye bye, I love you.